Alright, so the new witch class just dropped in the latest potion update, and I want to know how does it compare to the cyborg class. Today we're putting them to the test by comparing them in 4 different categories. First is saving the kids, who saves the kids the fastest. Second is a stronghold run, who clears the stronghold the fastest. Third is 1v1 against the Cultist King. And lastly, who is the first to reach 99 nights. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one is the better pick for your needs. By the way, before we start, if you're into these class comparisons, consider subscribing, it really helps me out. Also, comment down below which team you're on, Team Cyborg or Team Witch. Now let's jump straight into it. Alright guys, we're here with the Witch class. We're gonna start by getting the fire level up so that we can find the kids. And then we shall see which is faster. Alright, level 3, let's go. Find the kid. Where's the kid located? Alright, over there. Oh yeah, I see it. We're gonna start the timer. Where's the wolves? Okay, let's go. Okay, good damage. I got the splash damage one. Okay, one more. Oh wait, the burn one? Let's go. Okay, we got it. That was so easy though, like, we even got cooked food for that. So, that's a win. I wonder how fast the cyborg is gonna compare. I'm not sure yet, but I guess we'll see. Okay, it's time. We're here with the cyborg. We're gonna do the same thing, get the fire up, then save the kids. Level 3 fire. Let's find the kid. Where is it? Okay, this direction. Should be straight ahead. Okay, there it is. Alright, as a cyborg, this should be really easy. Because pretty sure I can just one-shot wolves if I headshot. And let's go. Boop. One-shot wolves if I headshot. Okay, I missed the headshot twice. Alright, it's fine though, because the level 2 and level 3 perk came in clutch for the clear time. So, I'm pretty sure that still did faster than a witch. Yeah, if you were able to headshot and got them all grouped up, you can one-shot the level 1 kid wolves. I just suck. So, yeah. I guess we'll move on to the next kid. Alright, off topic, but like, there's 3 houses right next to each other, and I think that's kind of crazy. It's near the spawn too, so this is just free wood for me. That's a really good advantage. Alright, second kid just right over there. We're gonna use both the spear and the potion. We got the burn. Alright, melee. Alright, pretty good damage. Another one. Okay, that was easy. That was almost as fast as the first kid. I'll switch back to cyborg. Second kid is here as the cyborg. This should be really easy. Okay, perfect. We got another wolf in the mix. Okay, we didn't kill it, but it's fine. Nice. Alright, that was... Again, that was faster than the witch, I feel. So, I think for the first and second kid at least, cyborg is faster. We're gonna do stronghold first before we proceed with the third and fourth kid, so that our items correspond with how much days we have. Okay, this is for the witch class. So let's start. Nice splash damage, kill them instantly. Wait, let's just spear them up. Okay, nice. Alright. You see, the healing is actually really cool because it keeps the witch healthy. It's like, even if I take damage, I can just heal it up. Okay, this is kind of risky, but it's faster. So, okay, the potion, oh my god, my health. I think I need a med. Yeah. Alright. The only problem with the potion is the reload. Sometimes I have to press it twice just so it reloads. But other than that, if the clunkiness gets fixed, it's really a good sustain option because I can just keep healing. And I don't need to speedrun this, but I am. If you're doing this casually, you can just heal up whenever you take a lot of damage. Alright, that was very quick for a 3-star class. That is not what I would expect for a 3-star class. But yeah, let's switch to Cyborg now. Level 1 Stronghold with Cyborg. Okay, you probably already know, but Cyborg melts this instantly. Okay, Cyborg is the king of Stronghold. Okay, one shot. Okay. So yeah, that's the best way to use Cyborg, is to use it with melee as well. Because even if you get hit, it supercharges your laser cannon. Alright, sorry about that. My recording was lagging for some reason, so I had to cut it. But the timer continues as normal, so it's totally fine. Only these guys left. Should be easy. Okay, what I like to do is camp here at the bottom, and they just can't hit me. And we're done. As expected of the Cyborg, that was a breeze. That took no effort whatsoever. I did take a bit of damage, but it's fine because the armor is it helps negate a lot of that damage you would normally take if you had like leather armor at this point in the game. So yeah, let's move on to the next kid. Alright, 2 bears. Let's see if the witch outperforms Cyborg on this one. I'll be using my guns to accelerate the process, which I'll be doing the same thing with Cyborg. Okay, I think the poison is a big thing here. That might edge it out against Cyborg, I feel. The cooldown is crazy. Oh my god, I missed. Alright, that still wasn't too bad. Let's move on to the Cyborg. Okay, let's start with Cyborg. Okay, unfortunately I don't have a rifle. I will be using a pistol to accelerate the process here. The problem Cyborg has in this specific kid is there's just not enough mobs to take advantage of the level 3 perk that Cyborg has. But yeah, it's still easy to clear at least. Just make sure to bring secondary weapons to accelerate it. 4th kid, okay, this is the last one. Let's see if we are able to... Oh wait, why is there a wolf here? Get in there. Alright. Okay, let's see if the witch is able to beat the Cyborg in this one. Alright. Okay, you see the AoE is crazy, like the radius for that, it actually helps a lot. And the poison, I feel like if you got the level 2 poison master perk, oh my god, that would be really good for this class. Alright, the burn, keep cycling through the weapons. Nice. Alright, 2 more. Nice. Poison damage. And we got them. Yep. Alright, that was easy. Like, if you compare that to other classes, that should be one of the fastest ones. Cyborg's turn for the 4th kid. Let's hope we get this quickly as well. Oh my god, there's a wolf and a bear. I'm gonna use the tactical shotgun just for this bear. Not gonna use it on the bears guarding the kids because that might seem unfair. Okay, let's stick with the rifle and the laser cannon. Okay, get them all grouped up. Get over here. Alright. Cycle through the weapons. Not sure, but I think it might be comparable in speed. from what I'm guessing. Maybe Cyborg edges out a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll find out later at the end when we compare. Alright, we will be testing out level 2 Stronghold with my Witch first. I have a Thorn body, so that should be a bit more comparable to Cyborg's armor. Alright. Nice and quick. Okay, heal up. Like, what I like about the Witch's potion is you can just use it to heal. It doesn't even matter if it did damage in the first place. The fact that it heals you is already a big deal, which is why I think this class is kinda busted. Alright, let's wait for the cooldown before we go. Okay, jump in, heal. Nice. Try to evade as much as possible, and when it gets too rough, just use a bandage. Yep, nice. Okay, the knockback. Alright, this is not a good position because two of the crossbow are on opposite sides and it's harder to dodge, which is kinda unlucky. Okay, maybe this is getting really risky. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, apologies for that skill issue. I was panicking, okay? Alright, heal up. And okay, should be able to breathe now. Alright. Okay. Let's see if we hit them from here. Oh, wait. Okay. I guess not. Alright, that's not really that good damage. Heal up, then go in. Oh my god, I picked up a candle. Alright. This should be easier now. One more. Oh, okay. That's really good. The range on the weapon. Like, if I'm a cyborg, I'm pretty sure I gotta use some camera manipulation just to hit them from that angle. But since the potion is splash damage, the range is really good. Okay, just hit them here without taking any damage. And that's that. Still fairly quick. So let's compare that with Cyborg. Level 2 Stronghold, Cyborg's turn. Let's see how fast it does. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the armor really helps out. Oh wait, let me get that ammo. That might be useful. Oh my god, I missed. That's kinda bad. It's fine. Use the bandages. It's fine. Laser cannon. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. Try not to overheat when using the laser cannon and miscalculated. Alright, how many bandages have I used now? I swear I didn't use that much when I was using the witch. Okay, but this definitely feels faster though. Alright, these two. Then those three. Alright, let's use some ranged weapons here. Just try to limit our bandage usage. Okay, one more. Let's position ourselves. And we should be good. One more. Let's go. Okay, that was... I took a lot of damage there. Yeah, I used like 4 bandages, I think. So I clear it fast, but yeah, it's kind of dangerous. Unless you want to do the cheese method where you stay behind corners, you're gonna need a lot of bandages. Alright, Cultist King with the Witch. Let's see who does it better. I'm gonna not use any other weapons except the rifle, pistol, and the spear. Okay, just strafe, and you can't hit me. Yeah, the Cultist King is really easy, but I'm just curious to know who does it faster, because they're both AoE centric classes, and this is a single target boss with high HP. So, and we got him. Yeah, that was easy. I guess we'll move on to the cyborg next. Okay, let's do this. Laser cannon to the face. And strafe tactics. Alright. Just like usual. And occasional laser cannon. Yeah, this is taking a while. Maybe I can take hits, then recharge my cannon faster. Yeah. Okay. And we got him. That was like really easy as well. And yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, just a few more seconds before we finish up for which class. Let's see the time. 66 minutes and 26 seconds. Okay, that is really fast. It's faster than I expected. Okay, that's like cyborg tier. In my opinion, that's the usual times I get for cyborg. Holy, 66 minutes as well for cyborg. Oh my god, that is a tie. That is a tie. That's insane actually, that which class is able to compete against cyborg. Like, sure, cyborg does stuff a bit faster, but I mean, it's the same. It's the same time in the end. It doesn't really matter, right? Alright, so now it's time to announce the final results. Please note that these tests aren't perfect. Every player's run can go differently depending on RNG and how smooth the gameplay went. Starting off with who saved the kids the fastest. Cyborg takes the win here. It cleared out most of the encounters faster overall, only losing out during the 3rd kid rescue where the witch's poison damage helped take down the 2 bears slightly quicker. But even with that small hiccup, Cyborg still managed to finish this section the fastest. Up next is the Stronghold Test, and once again, Cyborg just dominates. It's just straight up faster. However, Witch isn't actually that far behind, and it's hard to ignore that the Witch can heal mid-fight, which gives it way better survivability. So while Cyborg wins in speed, I have to give some points to Witch in terms of consistency and safety here. Now onto the Cultist King, and this time, surprisingly, the Witch actually takes it. I believe the damage over time is just slightly a bit better at dealing with high HP single target boss fights like the Cultist King. And finally, the biggest one yet, who reached 99 nights faster. And surprisingly, it's the Witch by just a few seconds. Even though Cyborg was faster in most individual sections, the Witch was able to keep up in pacing to let it push through without slowing down late game. Overall, Cyborg is still the GOAT in pure speed, especially for players who want to speedrun objectives like saving the kids or clearing Stronghold. Cyborg is definitely your pick. But Witch competing this closely is honestly really impressive. Despite taking a bit longer early game and mid game, Witch almost matches Cyborg's total clear time, while also having better team support, healing, and AoE coverage. If you're playing with a team and want consistent power with safety, definitely consider playing the Witch class. So yeah, both are really strong. Cyborg is still a top dog, but in my opinion, the Witch deserves way more credit for being able to keep up in the first place. I rate this class 9.5 out of 10. Before we end this video, I want to thank everyone for 500 subs. It means a lot to me and motivates me to keep making content for you guys. Let's try to reach 1000 subs next. So, which class are you using for this update? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like and subscribe for more 99 Nights content.